Hello, sir. You robbing from the bank? No.
It was him.
It was him. Okay, let's talk to this guy. He looks suspicious.
Why? He looks really cool.
His name is Shady. Okay,
Oh,
he's very suspicious.
He's very...
100 million sterling in notes. I see. 100 million. 100 million? Wait, 100 million?
Boop, boop, boop. I imagine the Pokemon stare theme.
Do you think he's got a puzzle for us? No. Like I said, no worries. Well, yeah, look at his legs. His teeny baby feet. Okay, but he's got big mitts.
Yeah.
And the entrance to the bank's enormous vault.
Was it Huge Hands Hans? That's it.
Huge Hands Hans?
He's a character from Phineas and Ferb.
Ah.
So this is where the incident took place. That's the master vault of the Layman's Reserve Bank. 100 million quid in cash went missing from inside there. I say, it's enormous. That's not a vault, that's a room. It was discovered missing earlier this morning. Looks like a classic case of grand larceny. So we've got to catch this crook who did it and get the dough back as quickly as possible, Cat.
You say people from Scotland Yard are already investigating the vault, Inspector? Have you found any evidence that might suggest you did this?
Not a flaming sausage.
Flaming sausage.
Yum. It would have taken a pro to crack this safe, that's for sure. But even the pros leave a trail usually. Well, not this time.
That is strange. I'll need to ask some questions.
Just before you do, love.
Yes, Mr. Sloanes?
I think I'd like to see this great mind of yours in action first. Let's see if you can solve this brain teaser. It's not that I doubt your abilities. Don't worry. I've heard nothing but good things about you.
Why do they all want to test my abilities?
Because you could have puzzles. But I never deal with anyone until I've seen them roll out their sleeves and get their hands dirty with my own eyes.
Okay. Okay, sir. Getting my hands dirty with the puzzle. Password ABCs. Now, what was the password to the safe? It's 6 letters long and it uses the letters A, B, and C. Use the pointers on the memo to figure out the correct password and open the safe. The same letter is repeated twice in a row in 2 different places. The same letter never appears 3 times or more in a row. 3 times or more in a row.
Okay, so they're not all next to each other.
The letters A and C appear in the same frequency, which is less than the frequency of letter B. After a C, there is always an A.
Okay.
So how many are there? 6? So
one of them has to appear. The same letter is repeated twice in a row. So does that mean it's repeated? Yeah,
in
it's
2
repeated
different places.
2 times. So that's most likely B. Considering that
no,
A
but
and
B is less frequent than A and C. So it
did
had
I
to be
read
A
that
or
wrong?
C.
Oh yeah, I did. Yes.
It'd have to be A or C that appears frequently, right? In
Which is less than the frequency of the letter B. So B occurs more than A and C. So it's likely that B is the one that appears twice.
Oh, which is less then. So
Yeah.
yeah, sorry. So what, like BB first or something? Let's just write it out. So just we can guess. We can figure it out from
Then
there.
do AC, BB.
No, CA.
After
C
CA.
is always an
Yep.
A. Oops, not that one. So does that? So same letter is repeated 2 different places. Yep. Same letter never appears 3 times or more in a row. Yeah.
Yep.
The letters A and C appear with the same frequency. Yeah, and less than B. Yeah. Okay, so that's good. And then after a C, there's always an A.
Yeah, that makes sense
seems
to me.
right. That seems correct. I don't see why not. There you go.
It had to be that way because if you did it any other way, the bees would have been together in a 4 row.
Yeah, exactly. You did it. The light shines brightly and the safe opens. What could be inside? Looks like a freaking party in there.
Yeah, you see the disco ball at the top?
Awesome. Well, Mr. Sloanes, I hope that instilled some confidence in you about my abilities.
Oh golly, what's wrong? He's just glaring at us. Menacingly.
Miss Layton. I love it.
I don't understand. She solved the puzzle. Why is he looking so fierce?
That's just his nice face.
Cracking stuff, love. That's better than what I was expecting. Even better. Oh, I think that was his pleased look.
Yeah.
Remind me never to look. Never to look when he's upset.
He's smiling right now. You think that'd be his pleased look? Not the intense stare. Thank you. So will you tell us about the details of the case now?
Of course, gladly. The mystery of the missing 100 million. It's up to you to solve it now.
Awesome. I'll do my very best to confine this mystery to history, Mr. Sloanes. Confine this mystery to history? Oh, I thought that was a bloop. I'm stealing more money from the vault.
Yeah, taking all these hint coins.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that's the... What a solid construction. It seems inconceivable that the walls or doors could have been compromised. What?
sorry. Is the whole thing made of metal all the way through? Well, dogs my cats. A dog my cats.
Dog my cats.
A state-of-the-art vault, hidden in the depths of this historic-looking building. It's all rather exciting.
It is pretty exciting, actually.
It is quite exciting. It's quite excite.
It's quite exciting.
Yep.
Big door.
Someone wasn't taking any chances when they designed that door.
Oop.
There appears to be sensors on the inside of the door to measure temperature and humidity.
I wonder what all the cogwheels are for. Part of the lock or the mechanism for opening and closing the door, perhaps. Well, yeah, that makes sense, right?
Well, yeah, moving that would take a lot of things, so that's why you'd have cogs. Just look at how thick and heavy this door is. The vault door can only be unlocked by entering the correct passcode. And the only 3 people that knew that code are Mr. Sloanes himself, Ms. Della, who you met before, and the manager of this branch, Mr. Shin Plasters, who's now in hospital, of course.
Shin Plasters? As in he's in hospital?
Yeah.
Shin plaster? So in other words, no one can open the vault apart from those 3 people, I see.
When the security guard noticed there was a problem this morning, he found the vault door open already. And the branch manager was out cold on the floor. So presumably, he was the one who opened the vault then. That's the only explanation we've been able to come up with so far, yeah. We had a good look at the vault door, but there are no signs of being forced in or jemmied in any way.
Jemmied?
Yeah.
Jimmy, pull up my jimmies?
A great big door like this would be impossible to force open, surely.
Surely.
Jimmy jams.
Jimmy Jammies?
Exactly. So either Shin Plasters was coerced into opening the vault, or a criminal slipped in after he opened it for himself. There are only 2 possible explanations as far as I can tell, right?
Nah, surely there's another explanation. Yes, and Catriel's already on it. I want... Oh, an axe. Oh, this guy looks awesome. Big security boss man.
He's thick.
Okay, let's... I can look at this as well. You'd never have the chance to see inside the bank's vault, would you?
That isn't a vault, that's an aeroplane hangar, isn't it? Gosh, imagine if you were shut inside by mistake. That would be jolly frightening, wouldn't it? Yes! That's a nightmare!
Yeah, that's actually a full-on nightmare. 100 million... What million? What was 100 million? How much was it again?
Yeah, 150 or something like that.
100 million. 100
yeah.
million quid is a lot to steal. How would you carry it all?
That is a good question.
Or maybe it's a now you see me sort of thing. They've sucked it out of the vault.
there's like a screen which is projecting the back of the vault.
It's been here this entire time.
Hello. What over here? Miss Layton, trusty assistant at Ernest Graves, I see. Hello, PC Beat. This is an amazing vault, isn't it? Though I imagine opening and closing it must be hard work. I had myself the same thought when I saw how thick that door was, but it turns out it was motorized.
Motorized.
All you have to do is enter the code and press a button, and hey presto, it opens automatically.
That is really cool.
It makes sense.
So you needed to be big and belly to open the vault then, I see.
Not all, Miss Layton. Even you'd be able to open it if you knew the code.
Thanks for letting me know. Hello, sir. Big boy. I understand you were the first person on the scene, is that right? You're a security guard here, aren't you?
What's his name, please?
Security guard.
Oh, damn it. I thought it was going to be so funny.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, that's right. I still can't believe it. How could this have happened?
That's what we're trying to find out. Could you tell us what you saw this morning, please?
Well, it's my job to keep watch of the foyer area overnight, see? And when the bank closes one day to the next morning, I was keeping a lookout all night, but I swear, I never spotted nothing strange. Then early in the morning, Mr. Shin Plasters showed up as usual. He's the boss, see?
And does Mr. Shin Plasters always come in early to work?
Yeah, he's always very busy, so he usually tries to get in before anyone else. He must have had something to do in the vault, because he went straight through the foyer and headed downstairs. Not long after that, I heard him cry out. So I ran down here as quick as I could. And when I got here, the vault door was wide open.
Did you look inside the vault at the time?
Well, I was worried, see. I thought there might be a robber in there or something. But I thought I should be brave, so I just peeped in quickly. And that's when I saw the body flat out on the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. But that was actually Mr. Shinplas's, wasn't it? It was, yeah. And there was no one else about at all. Not in the vault or out of it.
What did you do next? What happens next?
I dialed 999 straight away, of course. And then I called Miss Stella. She's the general manager. You're supposed to call the general manager if there's anything not right, see? When she showed up and saw the vault, she nearly had an heart attack. 1 million quid gone.
Yeah, 100 million.
100 million quid.
So it was Miss Teller who first realised how much was missing.
Yeah, it's not my business knowing how much is stashed in the vault, see? Then the boys in blue showed up, the ambulances. It was a carnival around here. And that's all I can tell you.
And is it right that Mr. Shinplasser still hasn't regained consciousness?
That's what I was told, yeah. He broke both his legs as well.
Both his legs, wow.
Jeez. Let's say it wasn't life-threatening.
That's why it's Shinplasters.
There's a good chance he saw the culprit, though. What a dreadful shame we can't get a statement from him.
His shins are in plasters. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's frustrating. Still, we must push on with the investigation as best we can. Okay, and then you again? It's a very impressive looking vault, Mr. Sloane's.
Haha, yeah, this is Hermet 5000.
Hermet.
Hermetically sealed, totally indestructible. You could fire a shell or tank at this thing, and the contents would be unarmed.
Wow.
In fact, it's not really enough to call it a vault. This thing is a fortress. Oh wait, does it really need to be so tough? I made it myself, lad. Or one of the companies I own did anyway. Really? You own a company that makes vaults for banks? Let me tell you on something, lad. It's not just people's money that's in a bank that a bank's vault keeps safe. It's the bank's integrity and the customer's trust are absolutely correct. Oh, that would be a smashing slogan for your new vault. So,
smashing slogan.
As soon as we completed the manufacture of the Hermet 5000, I had it installed here in the bank. I thought it would give our customers even more peace of mind. That's what I thought.
Yeah, and then...
I can't believe it's been breached so easily. I misjudged that one and no mistake.
So it's the latest model, this vault. That's a hint, apparently. it's a water cache. Here? Yeah. Latest vault model.
3, 4, 5, 6.
6? Yeah,
Six
it's always 6 clues, yeah, I think.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. The bank's Hermet 5000 is the latest model of vault, and made by another of Sloane's companies. It opens with a code and there's no sign of forced entry. Interesting.
After everything we've been told so far, this does seem like a rather
strange case.
a strange case, doesn't it?
Like a strange case, yeah, that is
Yeah,
weird.
that's why I got confused. There's no trace of robbery at all. Not a single scrap of evidence.
It must have been shady. Mr. Shady.
It's shady. That's exactly the problem we're facing in our investigation, Sunshine.
Well, before we give up hope, let's just look around inside the vault. That would be alright, wouldn't it, Mr. Sloane's?
Of course, I'll give you the guided tour.
Of just this vault. Ah yes, over here we have some no money. And some more no money.
More no money. Oh, there's a did you see on the ground?
This, yeah.
It's like the thing
the
where...
outside drawing? Or
yeah.
Yeah. Inside the bank's enormous vault. Bank personnel only.
I guess we can't go in.
We'll just stand here while you give us the guided tour.
So this is what the inside of a vault looks like.
You couldn't see it from outside?
It's enormous, isn't it? And so shiny. The entire thing is made of metal. That's for security. The walls are just as thick as the door, and made of heavy metal plates. How could anyone manage to steal anything from such an impenetrable box?
The answers are locked within, Ernest. That's why we need to investigate. Hi, guys.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen him in ages.
Mr. DC Booker, that's it.
Ah, hello, DC Booker. Still working on the case, are you?
What do you mean? We saw DC Booker in the last case.
I know, but it's been a while for me.
Okay. What do you mean? You were there.
We haven't recorded for like...
Okay, yeah, well, what do you mean? Could you tell us what you've found, Constable?
Of course. Well, I investigated a number of key people and, Oh yes, here it is. Apparently there were works of art, very expensive pieces, and jewelry in the vault here as well as gold.
Wow.
However, the thief or thieves only took banknotes to the value of, 100 million sterling. So everything else was untouched. It is peculiar that.
I mean, it's a lot to carry, even if, you know. Perhaps whoever it was just couldn't be bothered to go through all the drawers. There are a lot of them.
We actually couldn't even hold one gold bar. It's actually...
So heavy?
It's so heavy. Don't assume the criminal was as bone-eyed idle as you, Cat. Perhaps it was just a matter of not having enough time to take anything other than the banknotes.
How much does a gold bar weigh?
A crap ton.
Okay.
Hey Google, how much does a gold bar weigh? So one is 12.4 kilograms.
Well, that's not that much.
That's less than I expected.
So we can carry... thanks, Google.
Thanks, Google.
Yeah, we can carry some gold bars then.
You'd be able to carry a couple. That doesn't sound right. I thought they were heavier than that.
I don't know. How much did it say though? Like how much? Because I mean, the gold bar itself might have been small. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Let's continue.
Pinstraps could have a point there, though.
We promise we're not trying to rob a bank here.
Well, according to what it says here, works of art and things can be hard to sell on without leaving a trail, you see. Yeah.
Yes, that could be why only the cash was taken.
Apart from that, it says here that I need to carry on investigating inside the vault, so...
Same. So there's an individual little safe deposit boxes built into the inside of the walls of the vault. I see.
Gotta click it more times to get...
Here. I forgot.
There must be all kinds of treasures behind these little doors.
I only care about Catriel's opinion.
Perhaps we should consider keeping some of our paperwork in safe deposit box at the bank, miss.
Coin? Thank you. Axe? The wind?
I say, what an incredibly large fan.
Ventilation?
That, lad, is the heart of the Hermet 5000's ventilation system.
A giant fan.
The air temperature and humidity are kept constant at all times. But why would you need an air conditioning in the vault? People only come in for very short periods of time, surely. We don't just keep cash in our bank's vault, you see. We store expensive jewellery and works of art for our customers too. Things like that can be ruined by even the slightest variations in temperature or humidity.
Especially artwork.
The Hermet 5000 isn't just as strong as an ox. It's gentle as a lamb to things inside as well.
Art preservation is so cool, I think.
Yeah?
It's just so interesting to look at. People preserving art. Anyway, yeah, because there's all these different like methods for depending on what type of art it is. But yeah, anyway, continue.
I like to think about refrigerators and freezers.
Especially for art, like works of art that are like as old as the Mona Lisa. Like, oh my god, like how can you imagine like preserving that? Anyway, yeah.
Could you imagine stuffing that up?
Stuffing that up. Oh, I know.
Artwork that's like 500 years old.
I know. That's why it's so intense. Like, oh my god, having all that responsibility.
Oh, I see. Yes, rather like air conditioning that's used in museums and art galleries. Of course. That's the idea, lad. Yes. Although I have to confess, the fan's been on the blink a bit recently, so we've had to turn it off. Can you just do that?
Yeah, I was gonna say what.
Obviously, that doesn't affect the security in the vault in any way, though.
I see. So the air inside the vault is managed using a large fan, which is connected to the ventilation system. Is that a hint as well? Yeah, there you go. What part is it?
The left side.
It's the money. Whoops. Boop. There we go. Big ventilation fan. What does it say? Part of the air conditioning system used to maintain temperature and humidity levels inside the vault to prevent paper and other materials being damaged. Oh, okay. I just want to click on it again because the thing was there.
The vault is really state of the art with the huge ventilation fan and everything.
Yes, it's a shame it's broken down though. I would have loved to see it in action. It's just like, it's so powerful, it's like blowing us out.
Yeah, whoa!
Wow. Ooh, gold bars.
Look, miss, gold bullion bars, and so many of them.
Yes, that's what I expect to see inside a large bank's vault, really.
What is it? Have you spotted something, Cat?
How long has this bullion been in the vault, Inspector? Do you know?
They told me it's been sitting here for about a month now.
In other words, the thief or thieves who stole the 100 million pounds would have also seen this gold, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that's true, but Ms. Della informs me that every bar is accounted for. No gold is taken. Why though? What thief wouldn't be dazzled by all these gold bars?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a bit odd, come to mention it. I'd have had... I'd have had it away, and no mistake. I mean, not that thefts ever crossed my mind. Ever. I was just speaking...
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, alright?
Yeah, sure. I think you'd even struggle to make off with this much gold, Inspector. It's extremely heavy. It's not something you'd want to be trying to move in a hurry.
Yeah, that makes sense. It would have slowed whoever it was down too much.
There you go, nice.
So you think that's why the gold was left untouched, and only the readies
Yeah, readies got taken.
got taken, dear?
Is that a slang for money? It's only a theory, but yes. We won't know for sure until we've investigated more thoroughly. I just want to find a puzzle.
They only took the English version of the Benjamins.
It doesn't look as if it would be easy to force these little metal doors open either.
Or the English version of our green boys.
Green boys?
No windows, of course, that would be silly. We're underground. I should think this would be
yes, a window to the
trying
dirt.
place indeed for any claustrophobia sufferers.
I just love looking at dirt while I'm in the vault.
Ooh.
I also didn't steal that money, I swear. Any of these thingies? About you, light? Haha.
Nice.
Haha.
Nice not making light of the situation.
Oh look, there's a puzzle in here.
Golly, in the vault. Do you think it's a particularly valuable puzzle, miss?
Finally, I've been looking for a puzzle to end the video on. A puzzle's vault's value lies in how interesting it is to a person solving it. Let's find out what this one's worth, shall we?
Pew.
I like how each like case you go into, like the puzzles are always themed to the case. So like these are all like bank, like all like number one sort of thing. There are some pieces of paper hanging up with numbers on, and one of them is missing. There we go, fuck. Which number do you think is written on the missing piece of paper? There are numbers. I have no idea. Which number do you think is missing on the paper? There's literally nothing that tells me, is there?
She's holding a pink one, so
It can only be a singular number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the colour has anything to do with it?
No, but I'm just trying to say that it might be indicative.
Mm-hmm. Well, say maybe it's like a date, but I don't think that's right because there's too many numbers. Actually, no. Well, yeah, there'd be too many numbers if we put the third one up.
Also, it starts with a 9, like 91.
Yeah. I was like, was there anything you could switch it up if you turned it upside down? Maybe it's like a sum or something. 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 17. Some sort of code.
Yeah. So what do we have? What do we know? We know that there are 4 colors. I believe I'm reading that right.
3 colors.
Isn't there orange and yellow? Aren't they 2 different colors?
Oh, I guess so. I would think that these ones would be yellow.
You think it's also yellow? Okay.
I think that they're also yellow.
So there's either 3 or 4 colors. Or could even be 5. That green looks different to the other greens.
I don't think the colours have anything to do with it.
You don't think the colors have anything to do with it?
I don't think the colours have anything to do with it.
So there's colors, numbers. So they're all single-digit numbers.
Wait.
I'm waiting.
If you split them up into 2s, like 2 groups of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but then... Because there's, so say 13, 11, 10 if you switch it upside down, and 16 if you switch it upside down, right? Oh, but then there would have to be another number to work it out. I was like, maybe it's like grouped up, but then it doesn't really make sense though. 'Cause it's only one number. It would make an odd selection of numbers, but I feel like it's something like that. Oh no, found it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 2.
Yeah, that's right. It's 12.
I had the right idea.
I saw it too, but I wasn't sure what it was.
I just the 9 at the beginning confused me.
And that's how it's done.
Very nice,
I had the
babe.
right idea. Haha. There you go.
Good puzzle
9,
solving.
10, 11, 12. Yeah. Why? You did it. The numbers are lined up in order. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Got it. That was great.
That's work.
Okay, we're going to leave this episode right here. Well, let me first. Well, with puzzles that interesting to stimulate my mind, I could stand to be a hermit, I think. Are there any more of them in here?
Hey, though, they don't want your paw prints all over this place. Oh, this nice shiny metal. Stop touching everything.
Just getting her fingerprints over everything. I'm the culprit. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. And if you'd like to see more content, you could subscribe. See you next time.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Time to rob some banks.